Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Colby from Sanitarium Productions. We're back again with another G.I. Joe action figure review. Today we're looking at the Zombie Viper from the 30th anniversary line. The card art here is a very awesome one. They did an amazing job on the actual artwork in here, and I've always really loved the 30th anniversary stuff in the background here. They did a really good job updating the logo for the G.I. Joe symbol and the Cobra symbol up at the top. So the packaging on this thing is just really awesome. Flipping it over to the back, you see the actual character art there, the other figures from this particular wave, and the file card. Pretty cool stuff. So they have just recently released, as part of the 50th anniversary line, a 2-pack of these Zombie Vipers. I've not got one yet, but as soon as I do, we'll do a review of it as well, and do a kind of comparison to see if there's any difference between these. But it's a really cool figure. It was kind of difficult to get for a while because it is an awesome figure. But with that new 50th anniversary release of the 2-pack, these things may be a little easier to come by, although that 50th anniversary 2-pack is kind of hard to get right now. Also seems to be pretty popular, so that's always a good sign, right? Anyways, we'll move on to the actual figure itself. If I can get the well, packaging didn't want to come out, so there's the figure stand. But again, this card art is pretty awesome, so yeah, good job to Hasbro for that. Oh, everything's falling behind me now. So we got the figure stand. We got some really cool accessories going on in this thing. Let's go ahead and pull this guy out and get all this stuff unloaded. They do have a few of these things taped up. There we go. So let's see what all we have here. Ooh, we got a little rubber band thing holding this one crazy arm in place. So let's slice that off and get rid of that real quick. So we have the figure itself over here, which is an awesome looking sculpt. We'll come back to it here in a second. We've got 2 of these crazy amalgamation arm things. We've got the other hand with the little removable piece of cloth there for the torn shirt. Got an awesome looking helmet and this cool breathing tube apparatus thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and zoom in now and take a closer look at the figure. We'll look at the figure stand first. This comes with the traditional figure stand here with 2 pegs on the top, the nice Cobra logo on there, and then the Zombie Viper on the front. So pretty straightforward figure stand, nothing too special about it. Still like that they come with them though. Let's look at the figure itself first. And to do so, I'm going to go ahead and pop his arm back on there, since that's technically part of the figure. It is a removable arm, as you can kind of tell. Let's see here if it makes sense to go which way with it. We'll do it this way. If I can get it to pop on there. Well, maybe not. We'll leave the shirt part off for a second. There. Perfect. So the sculpting work on this particular figure is pretty amazing. They've done an awesome job with this. It's supposed to be kind of like a one of the Steel Brigade troopers who have been infected with the Z virus. or it could be just a regular Cobra trooper that's infected. But again, the detail work on this thing is pretty amazing. I'll try to get a little closer here so you can see some of that detail work in the facial sculpt. And the figure itself has just got amazing detail going all the way around it. Very awesome indeed. Crazy looking stuff. So the head itself does rotate 360 degrees. Plenty of up and down movement there. The little vest thing here, the harness that he's got, does limit his head from going all the way around, but not too big of a deal here. You can kind of see his brain poking out there too, so that's cool. Standard articulation on the arms, so we have ball and swivel at the shoulder joint, a ball and swivel at the elbow joint, and on the left side we have articulated wrist and forearm. The wrist also has the full range of the ball and swivel, so you can put it in all sorts of crazy poses there. So very cool. Same thing with the other side there. Very nice looking. He does have the traditional ab crunch feature, waist twist. The harness kind of limits his ab crunch motion a little bit, but you probably won't really notice it. I don't know how many zombies do that anyways too much, but standard T-hook at the waist joint and the hips. Full range of motion there. Double knee joint. Then you have a ball and swivel at the foot as well. And he's got bare feet here that you can see all his toes and tendons and everything hanging off of it. So really cool looking. We do have, as far as paint apps, we've got the Cobra symbol on his shoulders, which is really nice. And something underneath this, I think it's the actual Cobra emblem itself on his chest, which you can kind of see through the web gear, but not really easily. And some really nice sculpted details in the side. There's two little canisters and some other canisters on the side over here, so you can pretend like they're vials of the Z virus if you would like. Very awesome. Accessory wise, we're going to start with the helmet. A very cool looking helmet. This is basically the same helmet as we had for the Cobra Lampreys and a couple of the other characters throughout. They've kind of redesigned it a little bit, and it has more of a translucent color to it here, so you can kind of see through it. I don't know how well it's going to show up on the video here, but it's a nice translucent color all the way around. Very cool. Fits on his head, so he doesn't really look too much like a crazy zombie, so you can get in a lot of these different guys. Some of them with the helmets, some of them without the helmets. Very nice. You also have this crazy breathing apparatus thing. So on the back of his helmet, you've got some little peg holes. You can take the cord itself and it will poke into the back there. And you've got that little filter thing, which didn't really save this guy any whatsoever, but it's still a cool little effect there. So if you wanted to, you could make this be a Z virus, either a filter or that's what causes it. So, you know, if you wanted to put it on another character, the zombies could infect them that way. That would be cool. The other accessories we have here are the crazy arms. As we showed at the very beginning, the forearms are removable here, so you just pop them off. And then you replace them with these crazy arms. And they become like mutated zombies. Again, lots of really cool details on them. They got little suckers on the end of the tentacles. Very cool looking. A lot of stuff you can do with this particular set. Really awesome looking. Really can't complain about this at all. The only thing I don't really like, let's pop that thing off again. Again, when we're trying to deal with like this arm here, and getting it to go back on as an actual arm. It's a little bit difficult to pop the thing in place. Maybe because my hands are too big. But you may have to just kind of work with it to get it to fit on correctly. But it's still really cool. It's a nice little touch that they have these kind of ragged clothes and things like that where things are torn off. All in all, this is just an outstanding figure. Extremely impressed with this thing here. Pop his head back off here. Very cool looking. This is just a great zombie figure altogether. So those of you that have been waiting to get some extra zombies to go with the convention set from, what was it, 2014? This is a great opportunity for that. It's really an awesome figure. I can't say enough about it, how awesome it is. So yeah, if you can also find the 50th anniversary pack with the two of them together, pick it up. Very cool. That's all the time we have for today, so thank you for watching. Drop us some comments down below. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share it with others. Let people know that it's an awesome channel, if that's what you think. Yeah, so till next time, yo Joe.